1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Hey, welcome to the stream, boys. I would like to listen to my microphone before I continue my stream. Normally, it's been a continuous issue lately. Not sure if my video is up. Hey, Jaipreet, Ritupan. Okay, that means my live is up. For some reason I cannot. Okay, my microphone sounds good. Stream settings, analytics, viewer activity, stream strength. Okay, sound looks good. Proceeding to the main section. All right, boys. What are you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Jituparna, Jaipreet. Yeah, continuation of my what do you call it, expense tracker management application. So far, it's working fine. Just need to update how I'm adding the transactions. Account is working great. That one thing I fixed yesterday. How's your VR? I have returned my VR. That was like I only used it for 1 or 2 days. So it's good for gaming. I did play VR games a lot, almost for like 6 hours, not continuously. An hour or 1.5 hour. Then like I spent the whole weekend with that VR 1 week. Then I realized the purpose of me getting that VR was not to play games. I don't hate that VR. It's a wonderful piece of technology. The realism is really good. Trying to reload the weapon, we need to catch mags when the other teammate is can throw a magazine at us, and we can just catch it in midair. And there are a lot of things we need to do, like put the gun into safety. It's really good. I mean, if you are into that, then you'll be having utmost fun. But I already have enough hardware to play games. I once, probably last year, I ordered the wheel Logitech G29 for race car with a shifter and like pedals and everything. I realized I won't really use it that much because times has changed. I'm not getting enough time to play any games. That's the first reason. And then the VR which I bought, that was not meant for that was not bought in my mind as if I'm going to game on it. I was thinking to use it as a productivity machine. That was what my initial ideas were. I know it wouldn't be much comfortable, but maybe if I can work on it for 2 hours, sleeping in my bed, because I can type in my laptop without any typos. I'm used to my laptop keyboard. So I was thinking like maybe I can sleep on my bed and like have the VR on me, do the typing. It didn't fulfill that expectations I had. I'm not saying the VR is bad. It's just it's not what I expected. I did try these what do you call it, AR specs. One of my friend had it. They're even worse than VR. And the one biggest caveat is when I'm sleeping on my bed, I do not want to turn my head like this. There is no eye tracking, so I have to turn it. And imagine like I have to. I was thinking to buy a VR for Blender. You sure? In your opinion, I don't think it's. What are you going to do in Blender? Do you want like edit in like a 3D world or something like that? I don't. If you have like official support, that's when it's going to work. If not, other than just watching movies and playing some games, it doesn't really have much use case. Oh no, that's not going to work. No, not at all. Does Blender have like an official support? This is Blender VR virtually. Looks like they have the support. Yes, Blender has VR mode. Then don't take my word for it. You could have just told me before. I could have downloaded it and tested it live stream. It's been more than a month. I think more than 2 months. I have returned my. No, just more than a month. I returned my VR. If it has an official support, I think we can do that. But again, if I don't think you can control with your hands, you still have to control with your keyboard and mouse. Maybe you will just have the VR immersion. But I don't know. I'm not a 3D artist myself. Never really used Blender. Uh, Finally, thanks for the like, guys. Some apple juice for the like. No problem using mice and keyboard. I just wanted to be in a 3D world. Then it might be working for you, but do you think it's worth it to spend $444 after all the discount? Oh, no, $344. I mean, as a piece of hardware, it's wonderful. The games I played, they are really good. Spider-Man. I didn't play. I did play a lot of games after the stream. After like trying the VR myself, trying to understand it better. Then I realized, okay, there are a lot of different games I can just download, which I did, and I had really good fun. Yeah, that's the main problem. I'm not really getting the VR for games. Again, that's a stupid statement because people get VR for games. Unlike for like Apple Vision Pro, that is about $4,500. And again, it was not that comfortable having that piece of heavy thing at our face. I was getting like redness over here, and you cannot really have it in a loose fashion. That basically compromises the immersion feel. It's not perfect, but it's there. If all you wanted is play games and watching movies is really great. Watching movies, especially while laying down, perfect. Why? Because you won't really turn your head around too often, and the weight of the headphones, sorry, VR itself, like perfectly balances on your face. You don't really have to set it that tight. All you have to do is just lay down and just watch a movie. Turn off your lights. Can you watch any movie? Yes. If basically if it has a browser support also, that's fine. Because all apps I believe are what do you call it, theater mode supported. Just there's a button you can press that and it will be expanded in a curve big theater mode. I like it. I watch YouTube videos. I watch Jellyfin videos. You know Jellyfin, the self-hosted server I have where there are a bunch of movies to watch. I watched Avatar in it. Hey, specs are great, bro. There is no problem with the
At
specs. That
So2 Iconic 767 says, yo just wanted 40 say hi GTG real soon.
oh, continue with your life, iconic. Glad you're back. Yep. Thank you so much. All the best for your day, whatever you're trying to do. Thanks for joining. Just thank you so much. Hey, Manish, welcome, bro. Welcome. The specs are. What about specs? You're talking about these? So one of my roommate has specs, and obviously that's not as comfortable as expected. They luckily had contact lens. After wearing contacts, that person has used the VR for more than 1.5 hours. They played a different game though. It's called cooking kind of a game. So you can still use the VR with specs, but I would say 95% is not going to be a good feeling. If you have a contact lenses, that's 100% worth it. Because the person who has specs initially hated it the moment they went into their room, said, okay, let me bring my contacts. They had their contacts. They used the VR. The person is not a gamer, he's not a movie watcher. All he does is just use his phone. And that kind of a person, well, immersion, like got the entire immersion of the VR and played a game for more than 1.5 hours. The battery died. So again, yeah, all he was doing, what he's doing is just playing games. For movie watching, it's wonderful, but anything other than that, development, especially if you want like neck exercises, that's a different story. So you might ask, why don't you put your monitor a little bit smaller so that you don't have to rotate your head? If you keep it that small, uh, you might know this. The VR won't render the like entire screen in high resolution. They would only render it at a particular area. So unless you focus on it exactly, it won't. The text won't look crisp. That's all. So there is still a long way to go for VR development, in my opinion. But I played a game. I don't know how the time went off. Even while I was playing the game, the charging died. But I had a very good experience with that game. Oh, I just remember my old office building had a Sony VR, and let me check tomorrow if they still press. Axon, welcome to the stream, Axon. We are talking about like the Meta Quest 3, which I bought and returned. Hey, why am I seeing all these, bro? High detail view? No. Hide weather info? Yeah. Does anyone know? Oh, customize and then abstract on not the background, bro. Recommended shortcuts. Yes. This is nice. We can have suggest. That's fine. How can I change my search engine to something else? It's okay. Well, I can do that afterwards. Yeah, what was it, guys? Every super, yeah. Wait, it's a photo? This one is a photo. What? A photo by something on Uplash. What exactly is this photo? Is it like a render or? I guess it's a render. I was like, what place on earth has this photo? Daily.dev. That my messages are getting filled. I see if you're not seeing your messages there, like up here, then that means I don't have it. I don't even have a control to remove like moderation messages while I'm speaking. It's not possible. You guys can clearly see my hand, and it's no way I can control my mouse with my second like left hand. Is there any interesting news with this? Where you to go? Stay up to date with the tools. Yeah, that's fine. What are all these necessary? Yeah, safe. I mean, the site was developed by developers, and they still ask for cookies. Oh, home dashboard for browsers. Okay, Firefox. Daily dev. What do you call it? Dashboard. Um, so this is my streaming profile. I don't really use this profile too often. My main profile is different. So we'll see. How can I add this? Is it extension? Do I have to install that extension? Okay, it's basically the same. Okay, yeah, let's see. Why did I lose my likes? I'm seeing like 0 likes. Axom, what are you up to, bro? Experience level, yeah, let's go. Do I have to select them now? Okay, yeah. Where is the architecture? Yes. AI, sure. Yeah, I would like to know about database. Tech news, yes. Next. Skip this, please. Do I have to do this? Oh, thank you. Skip. 3 years. Okay, let's have it for now. Hey, this is nice. Why is Ubisoft? What is Ubisoft doing? Ubisoft blames its declining revenue on gamers playing fewer games. That's true. It's not COVID anymore, so it's fine, bro. It's fine. It's just in the first 40 to 50 minutes. Let's say I'm streaming for about 2 hours. So if I can get more than 5 likes in the first 40 minutes or 30 minutes, that's good. YouTube pushes my video to some other random people. If not, this is where I'm going to be, which is fine. I'm not consistent myself, so I don't expect you guys to offer any help. That's okay. Spendify, and this is the app. Terminal npm. Oh, not here. Npm start. I'm using a new keyboard. I don't know if you are aware of it. It's called James Donkey J2. And moreover, I would like to buy some wired earphones, gaming, but in ear. These things are getting really heavy. What do you call it? Wireless in ear PC headphones. Eh? These are expensive, bro. Hey, the owner of the bread. Welcome to the stream, bro. You know there is a startup that works on WhatsApp, exactly like Spendify. Click a picture and send it to the chat. It keeps track of expenses. That's good. That's good. Just let me know if so that can save my time and directly jump on my next project, which is training an SLM, small language model, as a AI chatbot. Divyansh, you seem new to the. My bot says you are new to the channel. If you are an old viewer, if you realize YouTube started to show your at the rate tags, not your usernames. But if you're new, show my face. Welcome to the stream. This is Blazing Bane. We try to code, talk about tech stuff, some random things. Hope you have a great time. Introduction: Railing Mama is my bot. The guy you are. Okay, it's here. This guy. Oh, Railing Mama chat won't appear in this layout. Anyways, I have a bot. So there are cool stuff you can try in this channel. If you are interested, just let me know. Other than that, just give you an introduction yourself. Like, what are you? I can see it in my chat. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the bot then. It keeps a track of what you're doing on my channel. Back to gaming. So if you go to YouTube section, this is my website, and you can say, "Hey, who is this guy? That's you." And what exactly is this? Mount Everest? Someone is climbing a mountain in hot sun. So yeah, it knows that this is your first stream. Eventually, when you come by in coming few days, that stream will be here, and you have sent 3 messages till now. That means you have 3 points. There are, it's okay. That's a small introduction. This is my site. Not trying to showcase it or anything. I was currently looking for some less heavy. I don't want this bulky kind of headphones while I'm not gaming. These are perfect for gaming. I just want one for like streaming. Why? Because when I use these, it gives like a closed what do you call it? Like a closed feeling. I can talk freely. If I remove this, I feel conscious about my volume. I try to speak less for some reason. So yeah, the moment I have this, I thanks for the like. Whoever liked my stream, thank you so much. Search V spend. I knew there should be an app which does whatever I do. I knew it. But if it's already doing it, then fine. It can save me sometime. Daily expenses with voice notes, scan receipts and AI, and get some smart budget analytics. The problem is, I didn't really try this for sure. But I wanted to know, does it classify instead of like Walmart $50? Does it know that in Walmart I have bought all these stuff? Works where you chat, log is insanely. That's it. It's a chat. It's a chat thing. Wonderful, man. What does it do? Take a photo of your receipt, and our smart scanner will extract all important details instantly. Mobile first design. That's nice. Is there any like a example kind of a thing? Looks like I don't really have it. I think there is one problem with it. You send the photo of the receipt on the WhatsApp. Let me try it. Oh, truly wireless. I just don't want to spend that big of money because I still use wired. I still want to use wired 7.1 channel surround sound while I'm playing games. As you're new, you might not know. I play Battlefield, PUBG, Rainbow Six Siege, PC. Bro, you're Amir as fuck. What are you talking? I'm not Amir, bro. What do you mean? I use a phone which was given for free. That's how things work in US, where you join a line and they provide you a free phone. That's what I'm using. This case is of $4 for like 2 cases. And when they gave this phone, they also gave a free Pixel Buds, not Pro, A. Like these are good earphones, no complaints. These headphones I bought in India in 2018. I still use them. Works great, no issues. Solid. What else? This is the keyboard I bought in COVID. This was my first mechanical keyboard. Show my face. Asa, you're in US, then you're Amir, bro. I wouldn't call that. Hey, I was thinking this monitor. I can't really move it, but maybe you guys are okay with that. I'm fine. If if that shouldn't come in between my face, then I might need to push my monitor a bit far. That's it. It's touching the wall in the background, so it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Maybe. I messed up the alignment. 1 second. This is what. This is what it's good for my neck and my like overall posture. The moment I had it previously, this monitor didn't have a stand, so it was leaning down, way down, and I had to see like this. And eventually, we will get something like this, and it was hurting my neck. So I got it for $7, a gasket variant monitor arm. Worth it. I got two of them, one of them, and the other one is my another monitor for my streaming PC as well as primary PC. I have like 4 monitors now. Good. So yeah, what were we talking about? So yeah, this keyboard, my first mechanical keyboard, bought in India. I'm still using the same mouse pad which I bought in my graduation, BTech. I did my BTech in Punjab. I still have the same one. Okay, I got 4 monitors. One of them is mine. One of them is my roommate's work monitor. He got like 3. I just took one, and I got 2 work monitors. Okay, multiple PCs. I have a story for that. First PC back in 2018. That was my first PC, and the second PC, I still have that PC. That's the PC I'm using for streaming this. It's currently sitting as a streaming PC. Yes, LPU, Lovely Professional University. And then the other one, the primary one, I bought it in US. How is it even a show off, bro? I don't understand. How is it even a show off? This microphone, you guys know. I don't think Ritu Parna knows about it, but my old viewers would know how much struggles I had for this microphone. I didn't want to spend $100, but I wanted the entire package, a good sounding microphone for less than 50. But on the next day, I stopped my stream, went to bed, and the next morning I was just surfing for like Amazon stuff, and I found this microphone for $47 with stand and everything. With tax, it was 51. That's how I bought these things. I'm still using the same like extension box, which in India we have it. It's from Siska. Yeah, I would really recommend it. I would 100% recommend. For this price, it's really good. I mean, you are the one who are listening to this. There is no like processing or anything except a noise gate. Like that too, the OBS version noise gate. Whatever you're hearing, that's mostly coming from the microphone. You can use the NVIDIA broadcast, but I don't have an RTX GPU in my streaming PC. I'm not using that. But what do you guys think? So I tried this microphone. I tried K98. There was another microphone that is also good, but that is $80. This one with the stand, it's what do you call it? 51 with tax. The good thing about this microphone is it has USB-C, XLR, and a headphone jack. Why, you might ask? Forget XLR. I don't think I would be using XLR with this because it would give almost 10 to 20% more quality or control over your audio. But I don't think I would be using that much. So forget about the XLR. I did like the feature because it maybe who knows in future if I want to use it. But microphones are good investment because they work for years. Just like keyboards and mouse pad, monitors, they work. The thing I don't like is this stupid touch sensitive button where I was trying to adjust my microphone and it would just mute the entire microphone. That's one thing I don't like. And the second one is hey, headphone jack is important. So headphone jack, let's not call it headphone jack, let's call it like a 3.5 jack. So what it does it, you can have two outputs at the same time. That means one USB cable goes to my streaming PC, and that extension, I don't know if you guys can see. So there are two cables here. One is this one, and the other one is this. So I connect two. One goes for my gaming PC, and another one goes for my streaming PC. There are software ways to do that, but if you have the feature, why not? Why don't you use it? And the problem with using an XLR is the moment you collect an XLR, every other feature just won't work. Like RGB won't work. You won't have the headphone jack working. Basically you don't have enough power coming through the XLR. You wouldn't have anything. So you cannot connect USB and XLR. You can connect USB and headphones. And one other thing, which that's not a problem for me, but there might be a problem for you. Who knows? So if you have multiple people, let's say you are really a microphone enthusiastic, you can see the design of it. This is not a standard design. So normally you see like a circle headphones. That means you can connect any shock mount to it. Shock mount comes in a form of like a springs where you keep the circle microphone inside it. Thank you. Happy Bogi Sankranti. So in those kind of shock mounts, this one won't fit. That means the cheaper ones won't fit. In order to make this one work, you need to buy some expensive one which are like customizable. But I don't think I need that much, bro. Anyways, where did the discussion go from? Yeah, $9 micro mouse. This one helps with my shoulder. So I'm sure that you guys are still young, but when you get a certain age and you sit in front of your PC for most of your day, you would get a pain here in your shoulder. That is basically caused with these kind of mouse, where you keep it and you unknowingly put your load, like your arm load, so that it twists like this, and you will get eventually pain after 1 or 2 hours. This thing, it doesn't really look that useful, but it helps. I don't really feel any pain in my shoulder after I got this micro mouse. Yeah, while playing, I would revert to my original micro mouse. Why am I saying micro? So what else I bought? Yeah, that's it, bro. I don't really have any other hardware. I do have a camera. I bought it after I got my first job in India. It's a Canon M50 Mark II, and I got a lens, a Sigma 16. That's a very popular lens for streamers and vloggers. I got it in when I got my first job in US. Two different sweet things. And I got this from Alibaba. I don't even know the price. Total cost of what? Mouse or camera? Camera was 48,000 when I got in India. Yes, apple juice. I have it. I am drinking, Manish. Drinking. Yeah. I don't really have a fancy glass. I'm just taking sips. So lens, I got it in a discount. So most of my stuff, I didn't pay for any of them with full price. Like I got all of them for some kind of a deal or something. So this, I got a very good price for the lens because I just didn't buy the, what do you call it, the lens the moment I got a job. I planned it accordingly and I found the deal. I did some research and found out that at a particular time in a given year, there would be, I don't drink alcohol, bro. So there would be like a camera deals or something. So I was looking for it and I found it. It was a good price. I think I got it for $170. It's an expensive one. I'll show it to you. Sigma 16 Canon M50. Yep. So it should sit around. This is not the true price. This is not at all the true price. I bought it for 250 or something. I think this one should be the right one, but it's 30 mm. Oh, full screen. If you want to see the screen, just do the slash screen. Bro, do you live code also? Yeah, I normally have that's what I normally do, bro. I code a lot of different things. I code my entire, like all my different projects, or while I'm doing live stream itself. Normally, see, if I just wanted to code, I wouldn't be streaming. So coding is my priority, yes, but also streaming. That's a fun thing we can have in the stream. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You're honestly speaking, few months back, there were times where a lot of people were watching, and I didn't even write a single line of code that day. That's how I enjoy streaming. Voice, oh, it's gone again. It's gone again. Let me fix it. Thanks for reminding, bro. Thanks. Mm. Mic is not good. Yeah. Does it sound fine now? Let me listen to my own voice. Voice is fine. I don't. When I speak in longer sessions, that's when the issue comes in. I will listen to my own stream. That's the only way. I normally keep a copy of my stream running on the side. Is it fine now? It gets, yeah. I get. The problem is that uh there is a. Let me fix my microphone and then talk about it. Okay, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It sounds fine, bro. Okay, I'm reading something. Okay, Sigma 16 f1.4 autofocus DC. I don't exactly know what DC means. The image quality looks wide. Sounds good. I think it sounds fine. Manish, what do you? Sounds good. Yeah, I am thinking it sounds good. So I'll keep the stream open. I'll keep a focus on it time to time. Okay, what are we doing now? Yeah. I didn't pay this much for this lens. I paid around 250 or 270 with taxes. Looks like the IP packets are being dropped. It's not the IP packets. There's a much complicated thing going on. So first is I must stop Docker running in my streaming PC. The moment, for some reason, if I open OBS and Docker at the same time, even my camera, the capture card would struggle. Unsure what technicality it is. That's one thing. And I didn't really did my research. I didn't really ask ChatGPT, hey, why is this happening? Because it's so random. And the second thing, I always have to put my PC into higher performance or balanced mode. If I keep it in power saving mode, because the streaming PC has like a million USB devices connect to it, there is there are a lot of devices connect to it, including mouse, keyboard, and microphone, audio jacks, capture cards. What else? Yeah, an extension USB hub, Elgato capture card. That's one thing. So basically, everything is connected, and I cannot set it to less power mode. The moment I set it, some application takes an effect. Either my OBS struggles. How does it struggle? It's not the CPU which struggles. It's the prioritizing the USB hub. So there is a device manager settings which I did. After that, it works fine, but sometimes the moment I wiggle around some cables, I don't know, something happens. I'm trying to fix again. This is not a microphone problem because what do you call it? Tested the same microphone in my gaming PC and everything works fine. It's the voice meter. That's also one of the big things, and I cannot stop using voice meter. That's the only application which works awesome, in my opinion. So yeah, what were we discussing about? Expense tracker. That was the one thing, and I think do I have 32 gigabytes in my gaming PC and 16 GB in my streaming PC. I got my RAM in like second hand. There's a Facebook Marketplace. I got it for $5. I thought you would be saying that. I thought you would be saying that. That's the reason I'm giving my explanation. But the first RAM 8 GB RAM stick, which I bought in 2018, that was the expensive thing. It's a DDR4 RAM, bro. 3200. I don't think it's that pricey now. So that was the first RAM, which is expensive. Then after I got a job in India, I bought a camera and then I upgraded it to 16 GB. I still have that 16 GB in the same motherboard, same streaming PC. Then I came to US, got a new PC. That time I bought 32 GB. When did you start streaming, bro? It was on and off, bro. It was not really consistent. I first started streaming in 2021. Uh, like genuinely started. I was having like 10, 15 subscribers back then. It eventually grew to 1500. I don't know if I grew 2000. but definitely more than 15. I got monetized and everything in like India. I was streaming into all, in like all COVID. Then I moved to US. I didn't stream for almost 1 2 years. Then I came back in 2024. I am trying my best to stay consistent. I try to stream every day, but things happen. Like the last stream I did was from November 19th. After that, holidays, people came to my house. I went to on a vacation, so things like that. But yeah, I started streaming in 2024. 2.6K. I think it's because the WSL is running while the Docker. That's also one of the good reasons. So the Docker is also using WSL. There is a lot of concerns, and I'm just trying to minimize things. So I don't need Docker while I'm streaming. So I disable that, and then I don't need like power mode. So I'm also setting it to high performance. But again, this PC is also acts as a server PC for my. There are some AI servers which I'm running, and then there's a like movie, like what you call it, Jellyfin server, image hosting server, imic basically. I've been using that for 2 years. Wonderful piece of software. So yeah, this PC needs to stay up all the time, but I don't want it to consume as much as power it can. I set it to less power mode. It takes almost 45 to 50 watt when it's like completely idle, which is reasonable. Even a laptop takes 30 watt. How's the reach? I don't. It's fine, bro. How many people are watching now? 9. I'm happy with it. I just wish I have like 5 likes at least, so that YouTube thinks something meaningful is happening. No, sorry, I mispronounced. It's not image hosting. It's Google Photos alternate. It's not image hosting, but if you, I use image.gg. I think this is the one I primarily use. Thanks for the like, guys. I'm sure it's image.gg or image.gg. This is the one I use for my blogs. It's old and it works fine, no complaints. Yeah, image BB, not image GG. It's free. That's the one I use for my blog site. Nice dance, but there are other stuff too. You can use the speak command, you can use the GIF command, you can use Spider-Man, but they are all expensive kind of a commands. You need to have certain points, not real money, just points, so that I can have control over the spam. Because there were previously I used to get like 15 20 people watching, and at that time people were spamming, so I had to put some limits. And again, all these things are coded or programmed by me in Golang and TypeScript. There are much cool things you can do, bro. Back in the day, probably 6 months ago, there people used to control a filter on my face. They can put Iron Man, Batman, stuff like those. But I removed that. Why? Because it alone takes 30 to 40% of my GPU, that application, to render the filter, and I couldn't really use that much often, so I just have to. Are you still hosting websites on your Raspberry Pi? No, I don't host my websites on Raspberry Pi, but I use the Raspberry Pi for DNS, and also what else? There are two servers which are running. So let's say in my blog site, the viewer count. So let's say what is let's say this is my blog. You see the 67. This number is being counted from my Raspberry Pi. I started using giving on my TrueNAS scale server. Loved it. Hey, there is a new viewer. Welcome to the stream. DJS and Nabu. Now I'm going to call you Nabu. Welcome to the stream. Hey, a proud user of Imic, bro. Wonderful piece of hardware. Absolutely no issues. DJ Babu. I think it's DJ's Nabu. Nabu. Wonderful piece of hardware, man. Welcome to the stream, bro. I tried different things, but Imic works fine. I did face a few issues recently, but it works fine. No issues. And now my mom also uses it. My other family members also uses it. They are not really complaining any issues. I have Cloudflare tunnel kind of a thing, so that I don't really have issues with uploads as well. So yeah, the discussion started from headphones and to something else. I can wear these for like 1 or 2 hours. After that, it feels heavy. I was thinking to buy something which are not this bulky, but also gives that closure feeling. Okay, let's back to code. Yeah, yeah. Did I miss any messages? Manish, I think I answered that question. Okay, Acha, I don't know. There are these many things with the stream bots. That's my custom bot, bro. It monitors what's happening in the live stream, the number of people are watching, the number of likes I get, the total number of comments I got in the stream, etc. So if you like, something's going to happen. Previously, there was a crying thing when people dislike, not dislike, but when they remove the like. But I removed it because you guys are just removing all the likes just to see the animation, and it hurt. It did hurt my YouTube channel, so I just removed that animation. There are other stuff I kind of forgot. Polling or subscription? Not polling. Thanks for the like. I'm not doing a YouTube. I'm not using YouTube API because that thing is expensive. I'm using Network Monitor where I kind of monitor what's happening in my like the entire API endpoints, and I know. I mean, humanly, you could know. Okay, this is the URL YouTube is using for fetching everything. So you can see there is this browser session running. I also use this as a chat window so that I can clearly see the chat. And then in the background, we are using TypeScript. We can monitor what's happening in this browser, as in what API calls are being, what network calls are being done. I can just show it to you one second. So in the network here, let's wait for, so yeah, get live chat. You can see this is the structure. It takes half an hour for you to study exactly what it is, but you can easily understand. These are all like Ritupana, etc., etc. So YouTube, this browser itself, I mean YouTube website itself does some polling every 500 milliseconds. So I don't really have to do any polling. I just have to track all these API calls. So this is the send message because my bot just replied, etc., etc. But we cannot have this no longer than 10 minutes. For some reason, if I keep it open, it crashes the browser. So I found this interesting thing to do. It's Relang Mama open source. It's a GitHub repository, but it's not plug and play. You can still refer to it. Ah, it's kind of open source because I did write my all my code while I'm streaming. Are you a game dev? No, bro. So this is the video processor. Divyansh, what are you currently coding? Expense tracker? Yes, but I'll explain that. So this video processor is what my AI editor is. It's private. Oh, probably I have certain things inside it. Maybe I can change it, bro. I found an issue previously where there were in my entire streaming career. I don't really think I need to say it as career. I faced issues in chat with some random people. So this is the one. It was privatized like few months ago. Previously, it was open. So this is the bot. You don't have to worry about these two or front end or node video. This is the main thing. This is the main thing. So, so I did try arguing with AI, like how why can't I do it? Why can't I do that? And they were like, yeah, it's not allowed. And don't use Chrome because for some reason, even Chromium browsers, any browser which runs on Chromium, they can recognize that you are smelling the internet, not network activity. Try to use Gecko, Firefox. Firefox saved me that day. I could only use Chrome for like 1 or 2 days, and after that, I was getting like API blocked or something like that. Mhm. So, who are asking about expense tracker? Yes. So I don't know what to call it, but I like having data organized so that I can analyze what's happening. So I was using I am a fully lifetime paid user for Wallet by budget. It works fine, no issues, but it doesn't do per transaction. Let's say you bought 50 items. Let's say you bought 5 items in Walmart or any Reliance store or something. All it does is Reliance 500 rupees. That's it. In that 500 rupees, what did I buy? I might have bought $100, 100 rupees, something, something. I even want an in-depth analysis of what my money is going for. I built this app, works fine for now, but there are some things I need to tweak. Is this the website, bro? I forgot the ports. I'm not liking this background. Oh, this is way too dark. Nice. Hey, It does look clean. I don't think you guys can see it because of it's covered on the extreme right. I think my network, I have zero dropped frames. Wonderful. I have 9 frame lag, like skipped frames out of what 1,63,850. That's fine. I got 4 likes. If anyone can also like, that's fine. But that's okay. I'll start begging now. So let's continue with my code. So I did some architecture changes where every transaction is now linked to an account so that we can do a much better refund and duplicate management. So these are all the transactions. This math doesn't work fine because it still works on my previous architecture. I might need to update that. But yeah, currently these are all the imports. Bank statement, I have added this one. So now every transaction is attached to one of the accounts. That's how it is in real life too. A transaction is linked to one bank account. There cannot be a transaction which is linked to two accounts. It's not possible unless it's a mortgage or a loan account. Yeah, this thing I have to fix. I don't know what happened here. I'm using React Native Expo because I also have an Android phone. I want this application to work at most to its max potential in an Android app as well. I'm using Superbase, better database and authentication. Is the repo public? Would love to contribute. Yet I don't think if it's public or not. I don't really set repositories as public at first because I have API keys and etc. Once I have the entire architecture, I remove all the keys and then I create like a clone repository, and that will be available. I create like an example env and stuff like that. But this one is kind of, most of my projects are made for my use case. I'd never really imagined people would want to use such things, so I didn't really care for it. I know that we are not supposed to publish tokens and public, what do you call it, URL stuff directly into the app, so I just set it as private. But I know that there you can still fetch the changes from the Git history. So once I'm decided to go public, I would forget all my Git history and then create like a fresh Git and push it. What am I doing? Yeah, that's it. So rules, we have rules. I don't know if people want to use your apps. Okay, I know, I know, I know, Rituparna. You don't have to be that harsh. Yes, yeah. Even my code, I can assume that it's not plug and play for other people. They work fine for me. Ex- yeah, that's I totally understand. I totally understand. But there are people, man. They just want to ruin other people's lives. You know that. Some people come to the stream and, hey, can I be a moderator? I'm like, okay, let's give it a, yeah, take the moderator. And you know what happened? I don't think Ritu Parna was there, but a guy ruined my stream for that day. Read the second part of but developers would definitely like to read your code. Oh, I don't know. After the moment I read the first one, I felt sad. But again, my code is, when I'm writing a code for a full time company, so they might like my code. Who knows? My lips are completely dried up. I was referring to the, okay, no problem, no worries, no worries. Easy, easy, boys. Do you guys want RGB? Does it even look, is it even visible? No, but it does give some light. Okay, I might need some clarification on how other applications deal with this thing, like dashboard. This is one of the best, or not the best. This is one of the most important components to have in a expense tracker. I don't know how to bring charts to this application. Again, it's not a React. I mean, it's React, but it's not a traditional browser application. It's a React Native Expo. Keep in mind that we need to also show these charts and everything in the mobile versions as well. I was thinking, how can I do that? Chart.js, but I don't think that's supported in Android. This is, yeah, I don't know if I can. Wait a minute. I can spin up browsers in the Android. These are fine. Hey, what are these? Animate everything. Where do you find all this, bro, Ritupana? This is the reason I'm streaming. Why? Mutual. Oh, Manish was there. Manish was there. So what happened was, one day I think I forgot the name. I think it's Vulture, if I'm correct. He joined the stream. I mean, he was my viewer for like 2 to 3 days or weeks for some. I gave him the moderator and he just disabled everyone from the chat. And it took time for me to realize what's happening. Luckily, I was also monitoring my this chat window where the bot was also disabled from sending the message. That's when I realized. I see the people are watching. The number was almost like 30 or 25, but no one was sending any messages. Yeah, that feels bad. And then in the GitHub as well, while I had my repositories as public, yeah, things didn't went good. Open source, 8 chart types, HTML5 canvas, and responsive. Can I use this in simple yet flexible for modern web? I don't think we can use this for React Native export. Do we have name? What is these are charts, plugins, features, support, interaction. You can render SVG in the React Native, use D3. I'm not using React Native, I'm using Expo. If I the moment I try to install anything which is proprietary for React Native, it does install, but it causes issues. And trust me, you remember Java errors? React Native Expo is even worse kind of errors. They don't really help in for you to understand what's the main cause. I have some experience with React Native Expo. I'm just going forward with that ideology that we need to find the best possible compatible, package. Both XP D3JS. Okay, probably you need a web view to render, I guess. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But again, how can I send the data from the JavaScript thread running in the like Expo app to the browser? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, that's one possibility. I was JavaScript integration. Is there an Expo here? Web app wrappers for Java web apps. I don't think they have created one for. Uh, we can definitely try it. If it's a React component, then I'm sure it would work fine. I mean, I can install it and give it a try. If it works fine, it works fine. But before that, we have other priorities to deal with this app. Why the hell this is not working? What happened? React Native F2 chat. Man, you're kind of an AI for me. Hey, who are these people, bruh? Who are this? Are you sure? It's like a gaming name. The moment I join a game server and I see this like a Chinese or Japanese username, I will like, okay, we are not going to win this match. These are fine. Look at this. I laugh so hard. Bro, there is one npm package, React Native Chart Kit. Can you check that? Sure, sure. React Native. I do know a package. I'm going to talk about next. I do know a package, but I'll talk about it next. But it's painful to work with, man. These are also not updated within years. But I can work with it. It's fine. Just for a single chart, I have to do all these. Okay, I'll keep this in my mind. Thank you, Srivatsav Divyansh Srivatsava. What is your first name? Is it Divyansh or Srivastava? I know in India we use our father names or something like that. Let me add my juice. So there is something called React Native. Yeah, Divyansh. Okay, I'm going to call you Divyansh. There is something called React Native Skia. Anyone heard about it? Wonderful package, well supported. I guess the last time I checked, it was really supported. It was like 2 3 years ago. Is it juice or iced tea, dude? Show my face. Thanks for asking. I did not close my cap fully. But it's this. Yeah, Skia is a rendering engine. Yes. The good thing about this is back when like 3 to 4 years ago, I tried doing the same charts, and they are not that performant. Uh, it feels sluggish. It doesn't really feel native. But I really tried my best to render a chart with React Native Skia. But that was not with Expo, it was directly with React Native. And it was painful to set up. That's the first thing. But the chart was wonderful. As if it's like pure Android component. That's how good it was. I don't know, maybe now the developer experience might be easy in this React Native Skia Expo Shopify. Yes, this is the one. Nothing? Oh, screen. Thank you, Ritupana. Thank you so much. Uh, yeah, this is the one I wanted. That one is also not updated within the past 3 years. Really, I mean, it is backed by a company. That's one thing we can trust, isn't it? Where is the GitHub? React? Where is the GitHub one? But I'm going to try the web ones for sure, because in web we can obviously have a lot more control. It's fine. I can just use it in my laptop. For now, I want to have a functionality for Android, but also focus more on the website. Android for viewing purpose, like okay, consuming the analytics, etc. Yes, your Linux command has not been updated. So again, see, not updating is one thing, and backed by a company is another thing. There is difference. Hey, where is this GitHub? Okay, is this the one? Shopify. What is this one? We'll see. But I can definitely trust more on Skia. Skia. Oh, there is the GitHub right here. I was thinking about something. Hey, what I'm talking about? React Native Skia is updated 3 weeks ago, 4 days ago. Not even stupid README. These were like packages. Huh? Hey, who adds these emojis, man? Some AI stuff. But it's fine. Maybe it's one of their company's culture or something. Yeah, this one's fine, but it's painful to work with, man. It's tedious. You need to study the documentation for a day in order to understand how it works. It's not like plug and play. It is plug and play, but it's not that easy to work with. And you can see the documentation is not up to the mark. So they have like pitch. Oh, wait a minute. This was updated. They have a lot more options now. Previously, it was the simpler one is something like this. You can see this canvas, group, circle, circuit. This is how complicated it is. So imagine if you want to create some kind of a thing, then you must do it in a very different way. You need to think as a animator, as a like a mathematician. Okay, there is a circle here. We need to match the radius and width and stuff like those. It's painful. But now we have AI. Who knows? Maybe we can fix all those things. But with this, the performance was really good. Might not performance is not the right word. Maybe the feel of the app is wonderful. Mask, no colors. Oh, I get it. But also, working with charts for mobile device was already the pain. Yeah, but I will see. Maybe if I can do this chart.js, let's try asking our good friend AI. Hey, get out of. Can I use this in React Native Expo for web and Android? I will first ask and wait for the response. Then I would give it an ad. Not directly. Chat does not work out of the box. What you can do is instead. Nice. Okay, is the web and based on like DOM API? Hmm. React Native chart library, is it Expo based? Oh, I didn't know charts is this complicated. Oh, is it the one you suggested? Man, this AI is not updated then. Yeah, looks like the option to use chart inside a web view not ideal. Yeah, because we would be getting like a scroll issues where we would just scroll past the line. But I will see. That's not that much of a priority, because I realize when I can scroll transactions and modify stuff, but analytics, a web view is more better than a mobile. Build your app in Flutter, dude. Why do you hate me? I never really did Flutter, bro. I did try it one time because the problem is, back when I was building a music application, I used it for years. It's gone now, but yeah, I was facing a lot of issues with React Native. Basically for like packages and whatnot. Then I heard about Flutter. It was promising. I went and started using it. It's difficult, and of course, I was a TypeScript person back in the day, and it was easy for me to write TypeScript. But Dart was completely different way of writing things. It's basically, if you're like an Android developer, that would be easy for you to move into Flutter. But if you're a web dev, React Native is much easier. It's the same logic I applied. Why, when I'm rewriting my Python bot program to Go or Rust, people were like, "Why don't you use Rust? Why don't you?" Because I don't want to learn a new language. Would take a week, and also I have to deal with the compiler. What is that? Rust compiler, like borrow checker and whatnot. But with Golang, I did everything in like 2 days. I also did that with in stream, not WinStream. Yeah, I did off the stream. I mean, I ported it before the stream, but then I added all the features while I'm doing the stream. But with Rust, it might take me days. The same logic I applied and moved it to React Native. There are ways to add charts. That's least priority. Let's see what's with filter transactions. Why I'm not seeing any transaction. I wish you guys can hear my keyboard sound. AI will do the front end for you very easily, especially Gemini plus Flutter. Really, you're tempting me to move to Flutter now. I think Flutter feels a lot better, isn't it? Yeah, with AI, maybe it would be easy to even for me to port from Flutter to web, but web doesn't really that good in Flutter, bro, for some reason. Is it really that supported? Like Flutter, it's surprising that it's not dead yet. When was the 3.10? When was it released? November 12th. And that's nice. It's really important. Back in the day, it was missing like basic stuff. I mean, it's fine. I can port my web to like React or something. Never tried Flutter. No idea. No comment. It's fine. What do you feel about it? Have you tried React Native? React Native and Expo are completely two different things. Expo is much superior than like a bare bone React Native. If you're if you don't have much deep use case about like Android stuff, and if you have that much, you should move to Android, like native Android. That's my opinion. Around 6 years, really? Wait, you work for AWS. Why do you? What was the reason for you to use Flutter for 6 years? You're like the kid, the 14 years kid who said he did assembly for like 7 years. That thing stuck in my it's in my mind, bro. I was like, I was doing something when I was 7 years old. I was playing with that paper cups, you know. You need to fold papers and put like two fingers in each pocket and like play cups. I got an AWS last year for that's fine. So you think I need to move into this? Are you sure? I am not afraid of moving into a different language because I have plenty of time. I can just keep it as a web version. Maybe I can just move it to React. I mean, AI can do that much better job than me. But I already done a decent amount of work. But I'm interested. Back in the day, also I was interested in Flutter because I did build a basic app and it felt smooth. The load up time was a bit delayed, but it was really smooth. I have to see, bro. Ecosystem development. The documentation is really good, bro. Flutter documentation, really good. I'm not sure if they made any changes. You can open up a Gemini and enter all your backend APIs to the chat, and it would generate a pretty good app. It would, but uh, I, let's see what are the assets. Fonts. We have like fonts. I just hope Google don't destroy this Flutter. What are these? There's no dark mode, bro. Oh yeah, right here. Oh, it feels good for my eyes. Because mobile apps are not as complex as web apps. They are like fewer elements. Yeah. Understood, my dear friend. Maybe I gotta do that, but I don't want to maintain two different code bases. If I can like do a web thing, then that would be good. Maybe I'm just overthinking too much. I have done all this work for nothing. I have developed like drop downs because I wanted to have a drop down, but the drop downs are painful to work with in a mobile screen. Yeah, yeah, I have to do all these things again. Yeah, even with the help of AI, there would be a bunch of debugging. And even I don't know Flutter, then it would be messy. What I feel is if you don't know a language and you want AI to do that language, it it feels good at the beginning, but then you will start noticing issues like and there would be a point where you can't even debug your own code because you don't know what AI did. Nothing harms to try something new. That's true. It's like I don't like the current education system, but the new one, I don't know about the new education system. So should I drop my old education system? What is it? I'm thinking about a transition, but obviously these two are completely different languages, completely different packages. I don't think a transition is possible. We'll see, bro. It will be a pain to switch now. If you have a lot of time, then switch. Otherwise, no. So after this project, obviously this is a live service kind of a project. I cannot work on it for a month and then forget about it. But I was thinking to move on the AI Dart equal to Java plus. No, bro. No, 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 no. Dart is different. I mean, I'm not afraid about the syntax. I was afraid about Rust syntax and the borrow checker, but I'm not afraid of like Go syntax or Dart syntax. It's just I am thinking about my previous Flutter experience. Why did I give up on it? There was a reason I stopped Flutter and came back to React Native, but I don't know why did I do that. Yeah, Ritu Parna. I can trust on Ritu Parna. He was when he joins, he does actually contribute. There are like 10 people watching. Are those bots or what? Guys, if anyone else is also watching, give your opinion because there would not be enough Flutter devs and job opening back then. No, 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 that's not the thing. I never really went into Expo or React Native just for the job or anything. I had a purpose. The same way, bro, for all the projects I had a purpose. I had to do something, so that's why I started writing those all projects code. But now I'm thinking, what is the main motivation for Flutter? Is it easy to do whatever I want, like charts, design and responsive design and timing? What exactly is it? Interactive? Easy UI. Yes, that's good. That's good. Easy UI. Compared to like hardware stuff, what would I need? FL chart. What is FL charts? So the thing is, Divyanshu, what was your name you suggested? I think it was. What was your first name? I don't want to offend you or anything. Hey, where did you delete that message or what? I asked you about your first name and you said, is it Divyan? Yeah, it's Divyan, sure. So, back before like 4 to 5 months, this one of some chat, we were trying to move from Windows to Linux. I don't know if Ritu Parna was there and it was a mess. The amount of issues I faced, I tried Fedora, I tried Ubuntu, I tried Mint, I tried Kubuntu. That's the one which I liked, Kubuntu. But there are some stuff that didn't work even in the Kubuntu. Then I realized it's not the problem with the Linux or it's not the problem with my hardware. It's just all things combined, things didn't work. And within like 40 minutes, I came back to Windows and everything worked fine. So the same way, I'm thinking, of course, the Flutter works fine for you in the same way. The one who was suggesting Linux, Fedora, and they were like, "Hey, I've been using Fedora for years and no issues." They are good. Again, don't take my word in the wrong way. You can watch my old videos where I try to transition to Linux. So what happened was I have Elgato. Elgato has no support for Linux. Doesn't matter which operating system it is, it doesn't support. But there are some OS like Fedora, Ubuntu, Kubuntu, Mint. These four I tried. Elgato worked, and the moment I install Olama, it comes with the NVIDIA drivers thing. I also tried the Pop OS as well. I don't know if I tried it. Just Google my name to know more. Yeah, Ritu Parna. He's a, what do you call it? The dreamy Amazon AWS. You know those people who do like 9 to 5 videos where they look rich. You know those office campus, the full of beautiful women and like, all a lot of amenities. That's Ritu Parna. Okay, so I had my struggles. So yes, I take Ritu Spanav's word much more than the other person who suggested Linux. But I'm still thinking, is it worth it? Yeah, go. I can imagine the smile Ritu Panna is getting when someone actually searches for his name and I can say, oh, Ritu Panna. Oh. There is one single vertical building in Berlin, bro. It's okay, man. It's okay. You are much better than us. And you're saying me as an Amir. No, Ritu Parna. He's those, the people who post on LinkedIn about like growing. That's Ritu Parna for you. The YouTube videos you see of people working at Google and Amazon. I feel jealous. Not about them. I just feel wish I was there. That's Ritu Parna for you. Those people who do sit in the like podcast and talk about tech and AI database architecture. That's Ritu Parna for you. No, I only box on LinkedIn and check out it. I hate LinkedIn, man. I hate LinkedIn. So accidentally, sometimes when I woke up, there would be some notification that I just open LinkedIn and it just ruins my entire day. I'm not joking. I wouldn't start working until 11:30 or 10 and I cannot stop like scrolling that application. And I hate those posts. There are, let's forget the names. There are some people who post their own pictures which they took for like 10 years ago and they just post the same photos again and post some AI slop like how I did this, how I did that, like motivational shit. It's so it's like a negative cringe where that's there, but you still want to scroll and you feel bad after you scroll. I don't know. That's the reason I mostly uninstall. I don't have Instagram or like LinkedIn on my phones, but there was a purpose and I had to install it. And then the other thing is like AI. You can clearly see the rocket emojis, the classic chat GPT emojis it uses. The moment I see those, I just hate. And I remember telling my co-pilot, you do not use emojis in like the capital letters. The moment I see an emoji, I just can't bear it anymore. You tagged me on X or Twitter about your experience with Linux. Oh, I did? Bad memory, bro. Oh, probably. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I did post on X. I did post. I forgot that I had a X account. No comments. Yeah, I forgot that I had an X account. Maybe I need to install the app one more. Hey, I don't really enjoy social media, man. I don't enjoy Instagram. That's not worse as LinkedIn, but the algorithm it's questionable. I don't enjoy Twitter because it's all negative. Not as an application as itself is negative. It's just maybe I just attract negative stuff or I react to negative stuff and the application things I like those more. I don't as the moment I say react, I don't like or post or comment or anything. It's just I just all the things I do just scroll. And out of 20 posts I see in Instagram, I might find like five funny things and the rest are all what do you call it, rage bait kind of stuff or like comment down link and I'll share you the link. No, dude, it's fine. I can search them on internet. And then comes this shitty app LinkedIn. Worst of all the possible things. The only thing I really use is Reddit. I find Reddit is fine. Mm, Cool, cool app. But then I felt I might need an app for myself. Like Reddit is good. I was thinking maybe I need to start using Twitter or Threads or something. The The reason I installed Threads was it's a new app and there won't be much people inside it and it would be better. But I was wrong. Threads is like a next level, next level shit for people are on drugs in Threads. Oof. It's a mix of LinkedIn, a little bit of Twitter. I get Facebook. Never use Threads. Need to check it. Hey, don't go into that route, man. It's trash. Maybe my algorithm or the ones I got, it's trash. If you feel like your Instagram is worse, then okay. If you feel like your Instagram is bad, then Thread is like even much worse. Blue Sky is a good in my. What is Blue Sky? Welcome back, TP Gaming. How are you, bro? Blue Sky. What is this? Hey, this seems nice, bro. Maybe I can just create an account and what exactly is this? My Instagram is filled with tech reels and my Instagram is also filled with like gaming stuff and like dark comedy and whatnot. But in Threads, even in the app, I cannot disable the thread suggestions. The moment I say no, not interested, the same thing comes again. And the same in LinkedIn, bro. There is a the moment I say LinkedIn, I can see that post in my face, in my mind. Like three images of them going to the office, and it has no connection to the post they made. The post will be sad and depressing, and they would be smiling in that photo. Why just attraction, like attention or attraction the moment you scroll, stuff like this. I'm fine. Twitter alternate. People wouldn't like Twitter moved here. Oh, okay. LinkedIn is good, bro. Have good connection. No, bro. You cannot change my mind on it. Twitter is fine. I'm fine with Twitter. I don't really read news or anything. It's fine so far. Check Mastodon. Hey, what are all these apps, man? Mastodon. Again, the same Twitter kind of thing. How many apps do we have? Ah, left. Manish is that kind of a person who watches all my stream and then perfectly enters the chat to throw a comment which I can clearly understand. Yeah, I was thinking to have to use like one app. I think Twitter is fine because most people have it. Most devs have it. Most gamers have it, and Discord is also there. Yeah, many Twitter clones pop, but this thing exactly looks like it. It's fine. I don't really post that often. I even forgot that I had Twitter, man. Something might have happened, and I decided to uninstall it. All the apps I have in my phone are all open source and like free kind of an apps. I have BSNL app. I have IRCTC, GitHub app, Google Earth, GitHub Store, Ford. Feedly is a good app. If anyone wants to read a bunch of news together, like try Feedly. It's nice. It's nice. It's a free app too. And there are like fuel and McDonald's, gas station apps, Mobile X. I have Geo app to, of course, to recharge my mom's phone. I have Google News. Social media wise, like popular wise, I'm thinking I have Pixels, the one where I can see the photos. That's a very good app, bro, because sometimes I just want to see good photos of people like photographers. Just gives me a good feeling. Hey, Mastodon is also open source, bro. Decentralized platform. That's nice. You are about to check out FL chats. Yes, but should I move to Flutter or not? So how about this? Let's have like a bare bones setup for this app. Let's build whatever the feature sets I truly want, and we'll see. Twitter is best for me. Who do? Now I remember why I was away out of Twitter, bro. It's yeah. Now I understand. भाई इतना हो गया अब तो मूव कर लो ही लो फ्लटर पे. But at least check the library. Oh yeah. FL charts. Damn. These are all like mobile charts. It's really, yeah, really does looks beautiful, man. I These basic charts are enough for me. Look at this code. I don't. It looks like I'm typing. What do you? There's a language Tamil, or but it's fine. Most of the language looks the same, so it's fine. Also, embedded mobile and web both. Yep. How about the UI? How about the widths and heights? Like, how does it expand like for a web app and then minimize for a smaller app? How does it work out? Yeah, with brackets instead of Harish. Welcome to the stream, man. I missed you, bro. You're late to the stream. What's happening? There are media queries. Oh, it uses the media queries like classic CSS. How does CSS work in this? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We can see which is supported. What do you mean Linux? What do you mean Windows? Wait, Flutter can also do like native apps. Happy Bogie, at least here. Happy Bogie, same to you. When did they do that? I thought only mobile and web. I want to try, honestly. My heart says I want to try something new, but I'm just afraid I'm going to like give up on the entire project because of it's too difficult to write some stupid Dart code. I wish I can see some Flutter based apps, bro. There was an app which runs on Flutter, which I think it's Ream Music. Wonderful, wonderful software. I did try Flutter before, but it was years ago. Did not enjoy it. I came back to Expo. So my journey was Android Studio, boo, scared of it, just moved it away. I went to React Native. I started facing issues with like the bridge between Android and React Native. Then I moved to Flutter. Again, these are all like not the same projects. It's like, okay, once I had a use case and I tried to build an app with Android, I eventually built the app, but I didn't like the experience. Then I moved to React Native. I eventually built the app, but I didn't like how there were a lot of issues. Then there is another project, and I tried, okay, like I already tried React Native, let's try Flutter this time. I tried it, I made the app, but it was not at all fun. The Eventually I came to Expo and I built 3 to 4 apps just with Expo, and I enjoyed the performance and all, no issues. But those are not like complicated, like your dashboard stuff like these. Those are normal apps, not too complex. And again, app UI, web UI is different, app UI is different. You need to have a different mindset to design an app. But I am currently trying to develop an app, like a UI which works for like web and Android and iOS, because I don't want to, you know, have like 2 different code bases. I built my first Android app 12 years ago back. I was thinking it was 2014, built in Basic. There was a framework called BA. I don't know about it. I started using Android Studio. I heard people saying Flutter is fundamentally the worst technology. I don't think so, bro. I mean, if you compare about the like specs wise, like of course the bundle size is larger than React Native, and they are not like native buttons. They are like there is an engine which renders all the pixels, something like that. But it's fine for my use case. I don't think the bundle size affects me. I'm going to do an APK anyways. But I have much experience with Expo. I know how to finalize an app in Expo. But again, if I'm not trying something new, there won't be a better way to do it. But I like the package version because Expo kind of feels like a library, but Flutter feels like a framework. They can even build games like this. I don't know, bro. Why do you need a mobile app? There is a The thing is, once the app is done, I'm going to be using a lot of mobile. Of course, to upload the transactions, etc. That is, of course, I'm going to use web. But to take us photos of the receipts, to make certain modifications into the app, like the transaction, I need mobile is a very good try. Within the web, I just don't like the feel of using web apps in mobile. Forget any app. I only use Instagram in that way. Why? Because the moment I scroll more than like 5 reels, the browser crashes. So I can just stop using Instagram. That's it doesn't feel good. Hey, if you're new to the app development, just blindly go for Expo. What experience do you have, Harish? Do you have TypeScript? Do you know TypeScript? If you know that, then directly go for Expo. It's fine. Don't even try basic bare bones React Native. Expo is the way. Flutter is also tempting for me. I can forget what happened with to me last time. Google integration. What is this? Then try Expo. Hey, I got a sub. Who is that? It's pixelated. I cannot see the name. Let's wait for the stupid Streamer Labs bot to show them. Who was the person, bro? Let me rewind. Okay, I'm increasing the quality. Oh, it's Snabu. DJ Snabu, is that you? Did you not subscribe until now, bro? Either ways, it's fine. You did now. So then, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The model still needs to train for my accent. Thank you. Okay. The model still needs to train. It understand like show my face back to gaming, etc. But it doesn't understand. Thank you. Now it understands. I have to calm myself and then say it. Okay, check multi-platform or nav bar. What the hell is nav bar? I don't know nav bar, but is it that complicated to do this? iOS and Android apps and mobile web apps. Flutter on web. I'm interested. We do have. Do we have like Copilot support for this? Okay, 1 year ago. Oh, hey, it's Nabu user. So, guys, what do you guys think? Should I? Alright, creating a poll. I don't know how to create one. Wait a minute. There should be. Oh, I'm not in my. Okay, I'm watching the YouTube video. Stupid. I forgot the basic stuff, bro. Purely basic stuff. Okay. Okay, we will eventually get our answers. I wish Flutter wins. I want to give it a try. But I want this application to done. Ah, that's Ritu Parna. Obviously Ritu Parna. 100%. 100% Ritu Parna, bro. Like one vote and that's from Ritu Parna. Filtered search. What happened here? So probably that means we don't have to write like two kind of views, one for like web and one for like Android. Is that if that's the case? Ah, we got 50-50. I think that's one thing I didn't find it. Oh, we have to write like one thing for web and one thing for this one. I wish they could just understand and expand all the things, man. That's one thing I like. Okay, I have to write twice. Oh, is a single thing. Rituparna is like what, 550 points? Bro, start using your points. Why no? I have worked hard for those points, man. I used atomic, what do you call it? Atomic modifications in Golang, to make sure you guys get your points for each comments. It's not help, it's CMD, exclamation CMD. I didn't know people, one uses exclamation CMD, one uses slash CMD, one uses at the rate. Yeah, those are the one. Filtered. These are the filter transactions, and we can clearly see found and total. That's fine. Expense list. So probably I'm not sending any expenses here. What are the changes I had? Expenses on refresh transactions. Okay. I'm sure I might not pass in the transactions. Right here. Set transactions. Where am I setting the transactions? I'm not even setting the transactions. So probably I need to uh filter. Am I doing any filter? Okay, filter transactions. Is this the one? What does it do? It's a transaction array, so probably this is the one. So we gotta pass in the prompts. What do you use for state management? Yeah, state management is important. It's Houston. Houston. Wonderful state management. No commands on the website. Really? I can clearly see them. Oh, maybe you're in the mobile. It's not possible. Oh, I changed the path, bro. Maybe I forgot to update it. Go to my site. Go to the YouTube. You should see chat messages. These are the comments. Oh, what was the URL it's trying to say? blazingbrain.com/youtube.chat messages. Yes. I did move all my YouTube things in under YouTube path, so I will upgrade that. Forgot where did I write my code for it, but yeah, I have to update that. Not fun. Not at all fun. Not at all fun. Not at all fun. Let me update it right now. It's the important stream assistant. I don't know where did I have the code? Maybe in this one. Chat. Okay, right here. Hey, it's the right URL. It's the
At
right URL.
Rituparna says, Flutter is the best framework.
Thanks for using the speak command. Fine. Flutter is the best frame. I'm interested. I really want. My mind is still thinking about it. But where is the chat message? Okay, response. This is history, so don't look for history. Happened to my typing history. Commands list. This is the right commands. Probably it's coming from my MongoDB then. Let me log into my MongoDB and pass. Oh, this is the no. Atlas. MongoDB Atlas. Hey, what? Nothing is signed in. 3 votes, 2 for React Native. I didn't vote, so probably you voted for Flutter. I think I don't know who else voted for. Uh, I think two people definitely voted for React Native Expo. If I did a massive poll, everyone would choose React Native, but it's personally I wanted to try it. Due to commands, if the command is coming from right here, yes. So we gotta change it to this URL. Yeah, it's coming from here. Okay, no, it looks good. Just update, and all I have to do is http 10.0.236 refresh Mongo. Yep, Mongo has been refreshed. Can anyone type exclamation CMD? I can see the URL is updated. Works. Yep. See, it's easy. I made the architecture in that such a way that I can update the things to an extent very easily. I can even update your points. Let's say you have triggered a point and that point that command didn't work. So I can just give you the points myself manually. Okay, what am I doing? Yeah, was that the Mongo DB? Yes, that's the one. So I have a local cache of the MongoDB database so that I don't have to pull the same thing again. But when I call that URL, it would fetch the latest things. It's not that common for me to update my Mongo anyway, so it's fine, dude. It's fine. Because the thing is, I tested my chatbot in the same Raspberry 5 as if there are like 300 to 400 people watching at the same time and like bombarding with all the comments. By having the network database calls, all the math is still working fine, but I can see the memory stacking up because the thing processor is waiting for that to done. So I realized, okay, if I can have a Golang based copy, not some other database, not a local database, but convert the Mongo. I only have like few commands anyway, so I can just store them all in the local Go variable or a dictionary. What do you call it? I think in Go it's whatever it is. You get my point. It was much faster. So Go can run really fast, but there shouldn't be any bottlenecks. So yeah. Why are you drinking, bro? What should you do? Stop drinking and go to sleep, probably. Oh yeah, I have to pass in the transactions. Why do I have refresh? Where are these transactions coming from? Transaction. If I'm not setting those transactions, where are they coming from? Transactions with items. I what is the difference between items, transaction, and items or any? Okay, okay, got it. Filter transactions, yes. Hey, now we can see the transactions. Ting. Bro is watching tech streams after getting drunk. What should I do? 50-50. Who was the other person? Did you try to vote from a different account or something? I don't think anyone would choose Flutter. I don't hate Flutter. Even I wanted to try it. One thing I have to see super base Flutter. This is really important. Okay, so use super base. It looks like there is a way to do it, and it's tedious already. Hey, what are all these stateless manage? What do we have a default state in Flutter? So Flutter has its their own state management. It's not like I have to install a Zoostun or Recoil, Redux kind of a state management. It looks like they river pod. Caching and data binding framework. Why it's a pull for refresh. It looks like I might need to deep dive into Flutter myself. It's very much like recoil. I like Zoostand a lot. It's very simple and plain. It working fine, no issues at all so far. Office is not the problem. Hey, Manish, come on, man. Office is a problem for mortals like you and me. Rituparna is what, like AWS. He lives in Berlin. He's one of those people who live like 9 to 5, like has the amenities. The sleeping bunks, food at the office. That's him. Bharata. Do see? He's flexing that he can get alcohol from the office. Yeah, Zustand is really, really. Again, I honestly feel Jotai is also better, but there are differences. In Jotai, I don't. The function handling is a lot different, like functional parameters. So if you want to pass in a function, but Zustand plain and simple works fine for majority of the applications. Yeah, I can manage sleep for one day, but even after the second day, I don't feel sleepy, but my productivity and my thinking capacity. Don't use Jotai as of now. It's really good alternate. Give it a try. Uh it's fine. There are enough state managements already. They're saturated. You can pick any of them, but it depends on your platform. Recall was not supported in Angular, got issues. Jotai didn't work fine in Angular. Sorry, not Angular. What do you call it? Inside this Android Expo. Zooston worked fine. Dude, I'm always online online during his live streams. I don't know if my live streams are that entertaining. Thank you. Eventually the model gets more familiar with my voice and maybe it would work fine. What do you think about X state? How many state management do we have X state? Hey, I don't know. I didn't know about this. Okay, go ahead. Oh, I never tried it, bro. I only try to look for a new one when I think the one which I have doesn't work as expected. But never really faced much issues with state management with almost any of them with web. It's just that Expo doesn't work fine with the basic ones. I have to pick with Jotai. Sorry, Zoostan. This is my first time trying Zoostan and it works fine. I can just split into stores, accounts, transactions, rules, authentication. This is like a global app store, you know, where I can maintain all the other stores. Fine. It's fine. I wanted to check if my database is being backed up. 1 second. Is it drive.google or google.drive? I think it's sub drive.google. User DB, when was it updated? Yeah, it's still being uploaded. This is all the database I own, like the YouTube chat, all your guys, the site, YouTube, this thing. It's a pure Go based like file, well, like a single file based database, SQL 3. Yes, I have a file based database. Why? It's fast, it's reliable, it's easy to back up, it's easy to maintain. Yeah. I just back up my database directly in the call. If something happens, I can just point the user database to my Raspberry Pi. I even have a script inside the Raspberry Pi where the moment it opens up, it sees the database. If it's not there, it's going to pull it from my drive. SQLite 3. Yes, I can go on for hours. Why did I pick that? I can again think about it. I'm running a database in my Raspberry Pi. I I can run Docker and run a Postgres, etc. Yeah, that's the backup. If you guys remember, I once did RMRF in my Raspberry Pi terminal and did it. Yeah, it's a cron job, runs every exactly 2 a.m. You can see like you edited. It's been running for more than a year. Yeah, so this saved us that day. Hey Ayush, can you drop your GitHub mail? Yeah, sure. You can just type exclamation Git. My bot would say that to you. Anyway, welcome to the stream. You seem new. Blazing Bane. Oh, it's our clone. It's not really Google Drive API. It's our clone, and it's easily to connect with Google API. Of course, I'm also using Google API, but if you try it with your own script and HTTP API calls, curl, it's way too complicated. But if you use the R clone, works fine. I think it's your third or fourth stream. Man, that was fun, isn't it? Even for me to realize that I have deleted the database, it was what was happening? Oh, sync service. Yes, R clone sync service. It would sync it to my database on a con. I have like a 30 to 40 con jobs in my Raspberry Pi. Ayush, what's up, bro? It's Shivar Dev. It's hard to pronounce. That's why I wanted you to type exclamation git, and my bot can say that to you. But if you want, you can visit my site blazingben.com, and somewhere here, yes. Or else, I know you might be lazy, so yeah, that's the one. Nothing fancy, bro. My GitHub is not that much interesting. My I don't even have a portfolio. I think I have it, but I didn't really update it for years. Hey, where's my portfolio site? It's shit. Don't try to open it. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, we have the transactions. That's nice, and we can sort. So okay, sorting also works fine. Cool. Hey, group my merge. Oh, okay, I know about this. I know about this. So we can group by transactions. So auto pay. Did I disable the thing? There should be expenses where I can disable the payments. Yeah, auto payments. This can be disabled, but I forgot how to do that. I mean, it's my own app. I had a button somewhere. Is it in dashboard? Yes. Hey, it's true. Then why is it? Did you already add OCR? Yes. The backend for OCR is all done. Those are working fine. The HTML, OCR, they're already working as expected. Again, it's just backend. I'm sure even if I write my code in Flutter, those just wiring up would be like an hour at max. But Flutter is like completely new for me. I have to spend a lot of time, but I really want that performance in my app. I really want it. Honestly, you know, let's try deploying an app in my app and sorry, in my expo and see if I'm happy with the performance, what I'm getting now, and I can keep it. Is it building? I can see it's building. Why is my GPU spinning up? Strange. So yeah, okay, this thing worked fine. Forgot my own password. Okay, looks decent. The expenses, that is much more complicated. Oh, as usual, it's gotta work a lot. Add chats, then you'll know the real performance. That's true. That's true. I accept that Flutter has a much more buttery UI kind of a feel, but it's really should I go in that route? I'm thinking. And honestly, the Expo, whatever the mobile version I have currently, it's bare bones, man. There is nothing because even in React Native, we have to set a lot of different things. Why is accounts not working? For some reason. Look, you already know Expo React Native very well. Yes, I was thinking to just work on this app as quick as possible, but now I realize I already have API working. I know the architecture. Maybe it will be easy, but I'm not a good UI designer, bro. What are my honest feelings is it doesn't matter which Flutter React Native I use. My app would not look that good because my UI design skills are not up to the mark. Maybe my honest help expectation is maybe you guys can tell me, okay, move this button to this area so that it might look better. And installing Flutter itself is painful, at least back in the day. Well, as in, I'm talking about UX, how the app should look. But I already worked so hard for this. All right. Okay. You might be laughing right now. You might be laughing right now. I already have VS Code. If you never set up or developed an app with, please plan to use VS Code or any other code editor, please follow and set up test drive instead. What do you mean? Do we have like a separate IDE for Flutter? I already have Git. Wait, it's just an extension? I recall having an exe file or something installed with VS Code. I mean, if it's just VS Code, then that's fine. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, yeah, 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 there is a VS Code extension for that, yes. I wish I can write my own code here so that I can pass in for the VS Code that, hey, use this code and basically replicate the same. Like use the AI and replicate the same. But that in that way, I won't be able to learn Flutter, so it's fine. I hope my viewers don't hate me. Like, hey, this guy is using Flutter. Chee. Okay, this is the main one, and inside here, let's open like what VS Code. Let's go for. I think I already have. I might have a profile. I might have also deleted it. Nope. So let's create a new one. Create a new profile. Flutter. Oh, does it already know that it's Flutter? Which one should I use? We are moving into Flutter for charts, so I would like to use this one. Okay. Am I in that profile now? No. So let's see if that profile is created. Yes. Which the experience is not that bad. Widget, yes. What do you suggest? Awesome Flutter snippet. It's 1 million, so it's I better install all those. Helper utilities for project. Okay, I don't know about that much. The snippets. I think these three are enough. I just installed three. I guess that's the only one I have. So install 1, 2, 3, 4. GitHub Copilot is a must. So yeah. Hey, that's my to do. So how can uh I can read docs myself. Introduction setup is done. Okay, install with command prompt control T type new project. Okay, Flutter new project. Eh? Okay. Oh, sorry, messed up. Yeah, that means my memory is right. We need to install something. I thought, okay, don't install too many extensions. You don't want. Okay, that's the last message. Or my hey, it looks like my code for the browser extension is working fine. SDK has to be installed. Yeah, yep, that's true. That's true. That's no hate on that. When do you want to go to sleep? You started learning Rust. What happened to it? I didn't really started learning Rust, bro. I tried it, but then I realized. So I started writing Rust, for, learning Rust for some purpose. I think the same Spendify project. So the reason I didn't use Rust for my expense tracker is I wanted AI communication, basically HTTP AI communication, and the next one is OCR. Yeah, I did post on it. I remember. I remember. The reason I came back to Python, not even Go, not even Node for Python is I decide the language based on the use case. So in Rust, there is no much support for Tesseract OCR. That's the best in class for OCR processing, and Rust has the support obviously, but it's not the best. And then it is a wrapper around. It's a wrapper kind of a package, and then comes Golang. Absolutely no support. Forget about it. And Node. Then comes Node. Only two options: Node and Python, or TypeScript and Python. TypeScript has the first class support, like first hand support for OCR transcripts. And again, oh, man, you're focusing. Okay, whatever makes you happy, Ritu. So, okay, I installed Python. I installed, the thing is, even Node and Python, they both use the same exe or the application, the OS level application for OCR. And Rust, Node, Golang, they all are wrappers around this package. Tesseract, yes. But Python has the first direct hand support for it. So obviously Python was the first choice. And again, the performance doesn't matter which language you use. Absolutely no difference. There might be a little bit of more, but there is no use for it. OCR and then Olama. These are the two major, like almost 95% of the performance metrics in my backend. The database, authentication, everything is done by Superbase anyways. So do you think I need to do Rust for this? Yes. I'm sure that that's built in Python, but this is not the one. This is the one, bro. This is the open source engine. Yeah, C++, I guess. But I don't think this is the one I installed. There is a uh, is this the one? OCR. Yeah, this is the one I installed, OCR engine. I don't know which language is it, but the controller or whatever it is, it has a well support from Python. Oh yeah. Hey, this is the one. This is the one. Yeah, so Python was the only available choice. And for obvious reasons, to talk to Olama, we got LangChain, etc., etc. There are a lot of tools which I'm not using currently, but if I want to, currently I'm just relying on HTTP, Olama communications. So I think my what? So do I have to install manually, or should I just let the Flutter do it? Thing okay. Does it know that it's already installed? Okay. Yeah, everything should not be returned. Or thanks for understanding, Manish. Thanks for. I chose my language based on my usage. I wanted to use Rust because without even searching the internet, I thought it's would be a better choice for OCR. Then I realized the other language is better. Empty application and application with descriptive comments and tests. I want the most basic one. Flutter. Yeah, of course, create a. Oh, okay. I don't want to create like a subfolder or anything. Just create new project application. Flutter application Spendify. Is it Spendify? Yeah, Spendify is a better name than Spendly. Is it doing its thing? I guess, yeah. Looks like everything is being installed now. Read the docs. Oh, finally you dropped your support, huh? It's fine. I can get my ways into this. No, I hate to have this here, so let's bring it somewhere here. Yeah, main dot data. I remember that it should be inside. Wait a minute, lib. Yes. See, even without even without you telling me, I figured it out. That's it's lib. I remember some things. So with this, I can like Chrome, Edge. Hey, what are all these? You, of course, you're. I'm not saying that, bro. The Chrome available devices. Chrome. Let's see how it works. Do it. I think it's better to move my SDK into this folder because okay, Android Studio is installed in this one, so let's have the SDK in the main C drive. I think this long. Am I supposed to see something? Okay. Okay. Nice. I recall we can see the UI. I recall we can see the UI somewhere to the right or something, but I kind of forgot how to. Is that a thing, or am I confusing with iOS? I did use Xcode. I developed iOS apps before. I know that we can see the UI somewhere here. Or is it Android Studio? Which one was it? Totally forgot. No. For Android app itself, I strongly believe. Oh, it's Android Studio native. Oh, okay. No, bro. One second. Let me just find. What are UI side by side VS Code? What language is it then? Hey, what is this one? Oh, maybe I can open like some kind of. Oh, this one is nice. I would love to have some of these predefined components, bro. Oh, now I'm okay. It's Android Studio then. Oh, it's Android Studio then. Okay. Should I just use Android Studio because I'm I'm coming from React Native to Android Studio. I don't think the app would look fine in web mode. Yeah, Android Studio definitely has a virtual mobile in it. I'm thinking I would never build this app for iOS anyways. Oh my god, I'm just troubling. I just created a problem where I just trying to find a solution for a problem which I created now. Okay, let's stick to one thing. Ah, so I will jump to Kotlin. No. I will never try Kotlin. Never. I mean, I think with Compose it's kind of easy now. With Compose, Android Studio is the one of the worst IDE, man. Even with in my PC, it struggles a lot. What else it need? Does it need like a 128 GB RAM or what? Yeah, I already did. In Linux, it surprisingly worked fabulous. I installed Pop OS and there was no lag or anything. But in my Windows, yeah, Compose after Compose, it was fine. I'm done with my apple juice. Hey, was that my first glass or second? Okay. Oh, it was my first. Windows. Yeah, it does. It does. I agree. No, no. I have to go to sleep at 12. If I drink more sweeter juice, then I will not get sleep. Total fat is 0. Sodium is 15 milligrams. Carbohydrates 10%. Vitamin C 100%. Potassium 6%. It says contains 100% Apple juice. I got it for buy one get one free. So I have disabled monetization. Are you guys still seeing any like ads so that you guys will have a better experience with more junk running in the background? What? No ads is good. I don't need any ads. So what my idea was, I read it in sorry, I read it in some article that if I disable monetization, YouTube would not show. YouTube would not encourage my video. Not Reddit. It was something else. I think it was Feedly. I don't know the exact way. Where there is a like a blog post of like YouTubers and streamers. Yeah, what were you trying to show again? Sugar, how much? It says total sugar 27 grams and added zero, include zero added sugars. Show my face. It takes a little bit of time. Can you guys see, or should I zoom it a little bit? Oh, oh, oh. There was a sweet spot. Yep, this is the sweet spot. What are you using mod? Oh, you're using the mod. Okay, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Back to gaming. Man, I'm scared. I'm scared about this Flutter, bro. I mean, I already have the code base for Expo. If this is causing issues, I can just go back. Okay, where is the damn Copilot? I can fix the Copilot later, but I want to learn some basics so that I can understand. I hate these annotations, man. For some reason, this is the same thing which bother me in Android Studio. We never know what happens behind these annotations. With Expo, I can clearly track where my the function call is going. But the moment I see these annotations, it polymorph. Of course, I know annotation, bro. This is a bad design, man. Bad design, like old architecture. Okay, this is the theme of the application. Try this. Try running your application with Flutter Run, and you will see the application has a purple toolbar. Then is this the one? And then without quitting the app, try changing the seed color. What do you mean seed color? Okay. Oh, this is nice. Red. Okay, and then press save. Did it change anything? Am I supposed to see a change? Okay. Uh, then invoke hot reload. Is this hot reload? No, this is restart. Where is hot reload? Okay. I remember changing some things to red. Where is the navbar? This is the navbar. Oh, maybe probably because of this I could. Okay,
Good
let's
day
change
to
it to
you.
blue. I don't know why this Windows stupid thing is also okay. You want me to just save the file and don't need to click anything? Okay. Oh, okay. Now probably because of my specs. That's fine. Expo also has it. What's good about it? So, what are my core requirements though? File handling, camera handling. I'm sure these are standards in the Flutter app. Or did you try building any camera related app so that I can take pictures of the receipt? So this is the theme. What is the difference? Theme. For the sanity of the reader, make sure that these properties are in the same order in every place. But that are they indirect in the commas example? There's a package for camera access. I don't think I even went to that far in the expo. But how can I give it to the AI? Let's see by using like the free version of thing if it can do some file folder. Oh, it didn't. Yeah, I wanted to give the. I don't know if it's possible. But if AI, the Copilot can do it, some sections, then it would be fine. Okay, add context, files and folders. Spendly, is this the one? No, I have to go inside it. Sorry. That's Spendly. This is the one. So inside this, open the AI thing and not this one. Files and folders, Spendly, and then inside. Okay. So the folder Spendify is React Native Expo based app. I wanted to move to Flutter for better chart designs and overall performance. Can you start with individual screens? I want to write my own code, bro. I want to write my own code. Maybe I need to watch some videos on how Flutter works, get some basics, how are the screens, how are the state management, because obviously it's a framework rather than a library. Again, can you do it? One of the worst prompt in AI history. But like organizing the plan, clearing the Flutter, I'll try clear the multi-step migration plan to do. Do you want to migrate into an existing Flutter project? Okay, or create a new app? Not a new app, the existing. It's also a new one, just created. Which state management do you want you to prefer? A provider, river pod, and blog? What are all these? Want to write your write own code still using Pilot? A Copilot. I spend a lot of time, bro, writing this Expo code. I want to write my own code now. But again, if I want to learn, I have to write my own code. Which screen must be migrated first? I don't know. Uh, let's ask some questions. So, okay, don't write any code. Just ask some questions. Currently, I believe I'm using Zooston. Why should I use Riverpod? Check the votes. What happened? React Native. Oh, there are 6 votes, but there are only 4 likes. That means at least I can get 2 more likes. Okay, guys. Before I end my stream, whoever is liking, whoever is watching, just press that button once. Currently, I'm using Zooston for Expo. What do you suggest? And also Superbase. Oh, then definitely Zooston. I don't want Redux or Riverpod kind of a thing. What is it doing? Still no like. Super. Here's a proposed directory structure for Expo. Hey, how is my microphone? Are you guys having any issues for Expo? Hey, how is my microphone? So far, so good. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. So far, it sounds good. I don't think there are any issues. Wonderful, bro. Bro, it gave React Native. All right, it's stupid. Okay, it's stupid. Okay, I'll. It's almost 12. I got work tomorrow. What is this? It's Tuesday or Wednesday? Okay, tomorrow's Wednesday. Nice. Yeah, yeah. I clearly. What do you suggest? I'm using Expo. What do you suggest? And also Superbase too. Let's try. I asked for Flutter. Maybe it forgot that I asked previous question. Dude is just too stupid for me. Oh, this is scary, but it's 3 years ago. Okay. Poor guy. He probably gave up. Feels bad for some people. Highly not recommended. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure, here is a proposed directory structure for the Flutter app test. Okay, this no use. Okay, all right. It's exactly 12 a.m. or p.m. I don't know. For me, it's a.m. For you guys, it could be something else. I have to go to sleep. I cannot be like Vitupana, drink alcohol and sit. But tomorrow, okay, I'm 6 hours ahead. I shall, what do you call it? Do some research on Flutter, watch some videos, chat with AI. Like, okay, this is the experience I have. How can I write, like, explain Flutter to me as a React Native Expo person? I'm ahead of you all, yeah. Finally. What's up, Manish? Why are you laughing? Message me when you go live next time. Why? What do you mean? There is a bell icon, man. You want me to post on thread every day? That would be like spam. I don't want to do that. When we have like a bell icon, use it. Press that button. It's developed by Google. I will miss YouTube. Oh, for drinking thing. Okay. No X? You are saying like no, not to use X, or don't post on X that am I streaming? Like, oh, you want me to post on X? Ah, when do you come live? Same time, bro. 9:30 p.m. for me. I stream till 12 a.m. Obviously, I cannot go to bed directly after 12 p.m. and go to sleep. No, I have to brush my teeth, do some things, and then go to sleep. So it takes almost 12:30 to go to sleep. But if I end my stream at 12:30, then it will be 1 p.m., 1 a.m. And at 8:30 p.m., I have to wake up today. Yeah. So, Divyansh, if you're watching from India, it's 9:30. Oh, sorry. If you're watching from India, I don't know. Yeah, morning, bro. Mornings in that's the only time it's possible for me. But on weekends, I'll be streaming at evenings for you. Like morning for me, evening for you. Morning for me, evening for. That is the reason don't really get much of a viewer audience because mostly people will be sleeping at this time. Are you streaming tomorrow? Yes. There are no plans for me this week, so I should be streaming. Manish knows my consistency. Okay. Stay sober, Ritupana. Any last words? You're going for our office. Hey, I dropped a like, man. Previously it was 5, now it's 4. Okay, if you guys like it that much, I can bring back the dislike video, dislike animation. I will leave for office tomorrow. Lol. Okay. All right. I guess everyone's fine now. See you guys tomorrow then. We got to write some code tomorrow. But nice chat. Thank you. I enjoyed the stream. Thank you, Ritu. Thank you, Divyansh. Thank you, Manish. Harish. I think Harish joined, but he might be in a hurry or something. He left. What other people? I got subscriber DJ Sabnu, Sanbu. Iconic was also here. He was in a hurry. Real hurry. Consent? Constant? Constant. Is that a word? Consistent than me. Okay, okay, okay. He's it's morning for them. Alright, alright. I'm ending my stream. It's 12:05. I wish I can stream for more hour, bro. Eventually one day. Alright, peace. Peace guys. It is consistent. Yeah, I got it. I got it, Manish. I gotta push more streams.